How's it going, YouTube? This is Clone Wars 22 bringing you guys an airsoft gun review. Today I will be reviewing the KJ Works Gas Blowback 609CO pistol, and then in layman's terms, it's a gas blowback CO2 pistol. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the box to reveal the gun and everything that is included in this package. I picked this off of Evike or Evic, however people pronounce it. I pronounce it Evike. I don't know where I got it from, but I just kind of stuck with it. Well, of course, you will receive the 1911 itself, 1-to-1 scale replica of the real gun. You will receive a magazine. How can I say this? It's when you reload the magazine, you pull this down. This locks it so that you can feed it without having to hold the spring down. And it is something that's really not necessary, but they throw it in there just, you know, to have it. And then you get an Allen wrench to open up the magazine, the bottom of the magazine, since it's CO2. You would pull this out, take your Allen wrench or Allen key, and you want to go lefty-loosey and get this bottom piece off. And then you would slip a CO2 cartridge. You can pick these up at your local store, usually hobby stores. I live in the Northwest, so we have a store called Fred Meyer's, and they kind of have everything you need. It's camping supply, I would consider it. So you would slip this in here, and then you would screw this cap back on with the Allen wrench. Let me get that and show you guys. And when you get down enough, you would puncture the CO2. There is a little nozzle there or whatever to puncture the CO2 cap. So when that's punctured, you get CO2 and it's ready to shoot. Here's the gun itself. It has a nice weight to it. Let me slip this magazine back in here. The gun is 1-to-1 scale replica, like I said earlier. I've had this gun for about 4 months. It's a really good gun. I would definitely recommend it. You have your orange flash hider tip for legal reasons. It's automatic, so you don't have to do this each time. Load it back like a normal spring gun. You get the mag release button is right here, so that releases the mag. You get a safety right here. Let me get this on camera. So you can lock that back to load it. So you have a fully functional safety right here. Only when the firing pin is back here, so it won't go off. As you can see, the firing pin won't go off when I pull the trigger. And as soon as I turn the safety off, the gun would go off if there was CO2 in it. Another nice thing about this is you also have a second fully functional safety, like a real 1911. So your hand has to be on the back of this to actually shoot the gun. So if, say, that the trigger got pulled somehow, but no one was holding onto this, the gun will not shoot unless you have it fully gripped. So that's actually a really kind of cool. It shoots about 280, 310 feet per second in that area. So that's actually pretty decent for a pistol. In the magazine, you could put 26 in there, and then 27 and then another one for 27 in the gun. I use 12 gram CO2 cartridges. I would not go anything above that or anything below that. And I really think it actually only holds 12 gram CO2 cartridges, so you really can't use anything else but those. Yeah, other than that, it's really nice. I would definitely recommend it. I've had it for about 4 months. I've had a handful of airsofting wars, or I'm sorry, just airsoft wars, but it's actually pretty nice. I really like it. I had the other day, I went and I had my MTC3 the body pin fell out, so the mag well was really loose, and I couldn't use it because it wouldn't shoot anything over 100 feet or something like that. So I was quite disappointed, so I'm going to have to order a replacement part for that. But I had my 1911 and I used it, and it actually worked out pretty well. I didn't do probably as well as I could have if I used a AEG, but for just for pistols only kind of thing, I actually thought I did pretty well. So definitely a trusty weapon. Like I said before, it's full metal. This is kind of, the hand guards are kind of plastic, but no, not a cheap plastic. One thing I noticed about this gun was let me pick this up. After a couple months of having it, right there on the safety, I don't know how the paint would have chipped off. There's no moving parts on it. Nothing would have hit it. So that chipped off. That's no big deal. That could be painted later. And then on the back, you really can't see it, but the paint is starting to get kind of stressed. But other than that, it's a really cool gun. Don't try this at home. This is the camera over the gun. Don't point guns at yourselves, kids. A neat thing about this is it has let me zoom in, 45 ACP logo on the top, so that's kind of cool. So let me go ahead and open up the gun and show you guys the internals. Really, nothing you can't really see. Let me drop the magazine out. So yeah, there's nothing I can really show you, but trust me, the internals are pretty nice in this gun. Iron sights, not the best iron sights in the world. They're quite small, but then again, it's a pistol. You don't really look down iron sights. I would say I don't look down the iron sights too often with a pistol because it's a CQB kind of gun. But yeah, this gun, I definitely recommend it. I will try to get a firing test and kind of show you guys how the gun works, how well it fires. No chrono or anything. I don't have a chronograph, but I will show you basically an accuracy test and the efficiency of the gun itself. You know, all the basic firing tests. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, check out some other videos, and be sure to, I don't know, I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys later. Bye.